He had a beer money versus Matt Hardy and mystery partner hype video. In hindsight, I love this one. So, beer money came down to the ring. They called out Matt. He came down. He talked about Rude's promo last week. Said he became a man. He said he was one half of one of the greatest tag teams of all time, but Storm was just a drunk and Rude was just an arrogant Canadian. He talked and talked and talked. This is another example of writing.
Since when is Rude's gimmick? I guess he was in Team Canada.
Years ago.
A long time ago. Now he's supposed to be a rich guy. But apparently we're supposed to think that it's a shoot that he's just a crazy Canadian.
I guess.
A blue-collar man.
Yeah, I guess they've dropped that gimmick, even though it's still beer money. Should be just beer and beer. That'd be a great name for a team anyway. But,
well, beer money is like, $3 now.
All right, that works. So, anywho, Storm finally, thank God, cut Matt off. Cut a much better promo. Talked about all the things he had done, and he was the tough guy who would go to a bar and beat you up and take your girl home and make you buy a beer while he fucked her. And he said, "Get your brother out here." Matt said, I'll show you my partner. Well, we won't fight tonight. We'll fight at Sacrifice. You have to pay to see the best team ever. And then he said his partner was not Jeff. It's someone who knows Storm inside and out. Storm didn't care.
That's lewd.
Yeah, sure. He was about to do his catchphrase when the America's Most Wanted theme song started playing, and out walked Braden Walker.
Actually, Braden Walker did walk out. Chris Harris did not come out.
This was not Chris Harris, everyone. I thought perhaps when I heard that he was back, maybe there are new fans who don't remember this. There was once a wrestler named Chris Harris who seemed to have talent and potential. Then he got to ECW and became Fat Braden Walker and disappeared. I thought in his time away, perhaps he'd, reinvigorated himself, reinvented himself, reapplied himself. Nope. He just ate more. He came out looking very fat. He had an expression on his face that I can only describe as dumb. He stared at Storm dumbly, like a dumb person would, a dumb fat guy. Jesus. Storm stared back at him, thinking, honestly, I think Storm thought the exact same thing I thought. Like, Jesus, this is going to be easy. They went to commercial.
Wow. This is quite the burial of poor Chris Harris.
Hey, do you disagree?
Well, no.
Do you think Chris Harris... Were you impressed when Chris Harris walked out?
I didn't think he looked smart.
Do you think he looked in shape or dangerous?
No.
No. He had a deer in the headlights look.
Yeah, kind of did. A fat deer, I presume.
Yeah, if he was the deer in the headlights that was too fat to escape.
A pig in the headlights?
I don't know. The fat animal. Panda bear?
Panda bear.
Sangriento wrestled Suicide. My first thought was, didn't you just do this match last week?
Ox?
What animal does Chris Harris most resemble at this point?
A musk ox.
How about a python that just ate a pig?
A musk ox.